Hello everyone, this is RoyTucker for the Amateur Australian Oceanic Dota Tournament. This is now the final game. We have the final of the first game of a best of three between VS Tengu and Mouse eSports. Joining me again, as always, is the master of all things Blah. It is MasterBlah. How are you going, man?
Yeah, pretty good. And the reason, at first it was going to be a best of one, but we're going with the best of three because it was more fair because there was some ping issues. But now we finally got it going after some arguing from both sides. But here we go. It's going to be a great game, and we're pumped for it.
Yes, we are. And I'm just going to log out of Steam because I'm an idiot who forgot to do it beforehand. There we go. There should be no more hideous interruptions anymore. Anyway, so yes, this the first game will be played on US West.
Yep.
The first bands already. It looks like these teams are pumped. They're ready to get into it. They're a bit aggressive with their bands. We see a Lycan and a Chaos Knight band. In fact, I'm not sure if I wonder if Tengu was spectating Mouse eSports last game where they absolutely destroyed with that Chaos Knight, and then we see the Invoker band and the Darkseer band coming out from the die.
Well, it would have been wise for them to, and they definitely had the time period to do so. Anyway, let's actually say who's on what team. On Tengu, we have Akatsuki, we have Talitsos, we have Ada, we have Nemesis, and we have Yut. On the Dice, we have Lippy, Escape, Ali, Generous, and T-Dark. And another band coming out of a Brewmaster.
So yeah, now we're just waiting for the third band to come out for the Radiant. I can't remember. Tengu did run a Brewmaster in one game we saw before. I think it was played by Akatsuki. So, and he actually did quite well in it. In fact, they had a stand-in that game as well because one of the players had to take, his grandmother in fact had to go to hospital, so he had to quickly be replaced by another player who played a Lich, I think it was. Anyway, but yeah, the Brewmaster was played very well by Tengu. So it looks like these teams were spectating the games that the other team was playing. And you see Nature's Prophet banned out as well.
Yep, pretty standard band so far, but we do see another Leshrac. I'm personally kind of sick of seeing this hero, but he's a good, powerful hero, and that's why they get him. You know, any hero that really has a spell that can work on towers to damage them, they're up there. Even though the other three heroes don't really see much play, so at least Leshrac is incredibly powerful. Ooh.
So yeah, the Night Stalker, I'm guessing that was for the Night Stalker?
Yes, Night Stalker, Queen of Pain, and Chen being picked up. All powerful heroes, of course, Chen on the die side.
Very fast picks coming out, so it looks like these teams know exactly what they want to
do. They definitely want to hit this game with a big bang, trying to really cement their win. Be the first winner of the Amateur Australian Dota Tournament, and we hopefully want to do some more in the future. Maybe get these teams back and some more. Yeah,
towards the later games, we did see some very high quality players coming out, particularly from both these teams. Obviously, that's why they're in the final.
Yeah,
we were very impressed with Mouse eSports' last game, or Easy Mouse as we affectionately call them, because apparently that's what we were told that their name was in the first game we saw.
Yeah, and also I've seen other people calling him mousegazm, but whatever.
Anyway, we see a Tidehunter pick coming out. Yeah, the Chaos Knight was banned out for them, so they have to shift their plan slightly.
If their plan was another Chaos Knight, who knows? You really wouldn't want to be rolling the same strategy over and over again. Just have heroes that people just don't want you playing. Maybe, yeah. Either way, yeah, Tidehunter, that ultimate I've definitely gained some big respect for. This Tidehunter's been winning plenty of games in this tournament. And people with Chens have gone pretty well too, and Leshracs, they've all just performed incredibly well. All these heroes so far being picked have really shown their power in this tournament and other tournaments and tournaments to come.
Yeah, I think we only saw the Leshrac fail once, and we have a Wisp pickup.
Oh,
we saw Wisp in one other game. Yeah, it was by Tengu, but they did run. Did they run? No, the Night Stalker was on the enemy team. Who they tethered the Wisp to? It was Leshrac. They ran a Leshrac who had incredible speed. Yeah, they did. They had a Leshrac who was countering the global presence of the Nature's Prophet.
It was Ricky.
Yeah, they did have a Ricky as
Yeah,
well.
Wisp was tearing himself to Wiki a lot. Either way, yeah, Wisp coming up. Yeah, Wisp is another strange hero, and they enjoy playing him. And I've actually seen some pretty good play coming out for them with the Wisp. I quite enjoyed watching them, and hopefully you will too.
As you see, the Death Prophet ban coming from
Yeah.
from the Radiant and the Enchantress ban coming from the Dire. So they don't want to give the Dire not looking to give the Radiant any more pushing potential or jungling chances.
Yeah, seeing and also Enchantress kind of counters Chen.
Yes, she does. She does indeed.
She can enchant his minions. Chen can grab hers too. So it's all fun and games. But yeah, Death Prophet. They must have been watching the Dire side playing Tengu must have because that Death Prophet ban. They've been using Death Prophet. So
That's okay. Everyone got to see your crazy face in the Skype picture. Just checking to see if the thing was recording, and they saw your picture there.
oh god, yeah, that Skype picture's a bit embarrassing, but either way, who gives a shit?
You look like a crazy Toby.
I've actually heard that from someone. Yeah, I look like Toby one, which I really don't.
Kind of with an evil streak.
Evil streak, psychotic streak.
And we see the Sanking ban and the Bounty Hunter ban coming from... We haven't seen Bounty Hunter really play in any kind of... We saw him in one game.
To a Tengu player, and he was telling me that they were going to try a rather strange strategy. But because it's not a best of one, that might not work. So they might want to save that for later games, but they might be doing it now. You see... Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. See what's going to happen. It could be interesting. But yeah, banning a bounty hunter, they're probably going an Invis character or something?
Yeah, perhaps maybe picking up the Ricky again.
Maybe. Ancient. This is very similar actually to the team they had last time, apart from the Ancient Apparition. The Night Stalker, Wisp, and Queen of Pain was in it last time they played.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Die have the Leshrac this time, so it's not going to be exactly the same.
No way. You can't have if you can go on one tournament and come out with two of the same. Ooh, push. Yeah, there's three insanely powerful pushing heroes on the Dire side, so that's obvious what they're doing. And Broodmother, how she is, she's terribly annoying to counter. And seeing as they banned out the Bounty Hunter, I guess they capitalize on that by grabbing the Broodmother. Because, well, you can't really counter me so much anymore.
Well,
Of course.
They could get a Slaughter.
Yeah, they could get a slot. I'm not sure if that was their original plan, but yeah, they might be, because they've been fairly fast picks, but you could see them actually mulling over here, just really thinking about what they're going to do. So maybe their original plan is not there anymore. They definitely kind of want to try to counter this Broodmother. Earthshaker would definitely
Yeah, I was
do.
going to say, we could see an Earthshaker coming out.
Yeah, that would work really well. Only problem, they wouldn't have too much of a carry presence. Too much.
Well, they have Queen of Pain and Night Stalker. They're both not quite carries, but...
They're not hard carries, and obviously that's not what... They don't need that. But, yeah. We'll see. So far I'm liking the teams up on the board here. The Dyers is quite nice.
The Die don't have a traditional carry either.
No.
Broodmother's not the carry in the sense of an anti-mage or
No.
a Faceless Void.
Correct there. So this is definitely going to be an early game romp, which is what we want to see. Weaver! Interesting.
Is that what we wanted to see? We shall
Well,
see.
I was correct with the Invis hero nonetheless.
Yes, you were.
I wonder what they're going to do with... We haven't seen a Weaver in the tournament so far, or a Broodmother, because the Broodmother's either been banned or just not played. Since you kind of need to build your team around her. So, yeah, let's see how this is going to go. This should be interesting.
So for the Radiant, we have ABD playing the Weaver, which is very interesting. We haven't seen a Weaver so far yet. And we have Nemesis playing the Night Stalker, Akatsuki, Akatsuki, I should say, playing the Wisp. He played it in the last game as well, so he's very familiar. We have Talitzo playing the Queen of Pain, and YT, I'm pretty sure it's YT, playing the Ancient Apparition. Take away for the Dire.
Okay, we got Ali on the Leshrac, Escape on the Tide Hunter. We have a Generous on the Chen. On the Windrunner, we have T-Duck. And finally, a Lippy on the Broodmother. And looks like we've got a tri-lane on, well, not really a tri-lane because Chen's going to be jungling. We've got a Broodmother on the hard lane by himself. And Windrunner mid. And we looking at these teams. They could do a tri-lane or a 2-1-2 setup, a traditional setup that you see in pubs.
Yeah, Broodmother placing her own wards, just blocking off this creep camp so they can't pull, so she can keep the creeps all the way up to her tower to get some safe farm. Yeah, no wards yet for the Radiant.
Yeah, well, the wards are up there, probably Ancient Apparition. He's got them, so he's probably going to be placing them sometime soon.
Well, Broodmother now knows that they are there because they just walked right past her wards. And they see the web, so they know that she's hanging around.
Wispy are actually carrying the sentry wards, so he probably thought Broodmother was going to be top.
Yeah, that's generally traditional. Cause, she can generally stay in the top lane pretty much unhindered for the entire game.
Yeah, well, that's probably the reason why they put him down bottom, because they thought that they would try to do that. Try to counter.
We have a stun coming out from the track, misses everything unfortunately. Tidehunter coming through, but Weaver just goes invisible straight away and runs away. So nothing becomes of that. Almost a very early engagement there.
Well, certainly was an engagement, but not a kill.
So yeah, we have the Windrunner in mid against the Queen of Pain. Normally you'd probably see Leshrac, but Leshrac's a pretty good ganker, so it looks like Leshrac is going to be placed up top with the Titan. So it looks like Leshrac will be getting most of the farm. They need to get Leshrac pretty big pretty quickly, because Leshrac is an incredible powerhouse in all stages of the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, Windrunner is pretty good. You just sit her on a lane and you just let her stay there and occupy that lane, because she's really hard to get out with that Windrunner. That Windrunner just makes her notoriously hard to kill, and she can really put out that harass and push down the tower pretty well by herself with her W. Yeah,
Queen of Pain forcing to blink away from the Windrunner. Just pressuring her a bit. This is clever by the Broodmother. She's put her web on these trees, so no one can come around behind the trees to get her. Like we see most people just put their web straight in the lane.
Oh, that's a good idea, getting rid of those massive amounts of trees. Well, as you said, you can't sneak up on her. Obviously, she thought the Chen was going to be there. Hence why they have wards down bottom for the Dire.
No, Chen is basically jungling inside his own jungle, so playing it safe. We did see the Chen was doing an offensive jungle last game, I believe.
Yeah. Which would be good for them to he might actually rotate to help that Broodmother, who isn't doing too well.
Yeah, so Broodmother managing to get the lane all the way back to her own tower, so it's pretty safe for her. The Radiant heroes are basically they can't go up to her underneath the tower. She only has 5 last hits though, whereas the Night Stalker has 11. So Night Stalker getting off to a bit of a head start here. As we see, Weaver's just invisible, so he runs right past the Chen. The Chen looked to be going for the Wisp, but nothing became of that either.
But yeah, oh no, there is finally some wards down for the Radiant.
Oh yeah, right next to there.
Yeah, didn't see it. It's been down the whole game.
Yeah, that's actually.
But no rune one, so obviously I guess the Windrunner doesn't really need to rune her, does she? Even though she does have a bottle.
Yeah, with a double damage too, so she actually hurts quite a bit in terms of harassment in the early game. But yeah,
oh yeah.
Broodmother knew that this ward was here because she was sitting in the web right here, and she could see them placing down. She saw them come out from the jungle as well. We just saw a power shot from Windrunner, but just to clear the creep wave. As you see on the top lane, Weaver forced to run away again. Oh, the stun from Leshrac does go on the Wisp. Wisp instantly tethered straight to the Weaver, but unfortunately, Chen's test of faith just doing enough to kill Wisp.
Yeah, that was That almost looked like Wisp was going to get away. That tether, it's funny how fast a Wisp flies when he tethers that to people. Oh no, Weaver's got looking bad. He just, oof, I thought he was going to actually get away with his invis, but he got stunned while he was invisible, and they were able to chase up and get him. With Diabolic Edict really putting in the punishment there.
Yeah, and Weaver teleports straight back up, so that was not the thing to do. Nightstalker, his farm has slowed down a bit. He's on 16. Broodmother is now on 9. So I think so it's 6 denies, or 6 7 denies on the Ancient Apparition. So they're basically controlling this lane fairly well. As you see, Windrunner is forced to back away. She has got the Shadow Strike on her from the Queen of Pain. The Queen of Pain does have a blink. She activates it now. She may not do enough to get the last hit, the last hit, I should say. And Windrunner, she activated Bolt Charge before the Shadow Strike was off, so she lost that, I believe. But now she bottles up, and nothing more comes of it. In fact, there are sentry wards all along this lane now, so Broodmother needs to be careful.
Well, I'm pretty sure Broodmother knows it. She's this lane choice here for Broodmother probably isn't the best, but they can't neglect it. That's the problem, unless they get some kills on them, which is going to be hard with those wards up.
So we just see the trees popping all around Broodmother's web there. She activates her Soul Ring just to get some more Spidings up just to get the last on the creep as well. So it looks like she's mainly having to resort to her spawn Spidings to get these last hits, because she's a bit hesitant about going too close.
I'll be too. An Ancient Aberration and a Night Stalker, that's almost a guaranteed Ancient Aberration pop. Because that slow is deadly and it lasts for quite a bit, especially now that it's night.
Yeah, we just hit nighttime. So Night Stalker's silence will... Actually, it's his nuke, in fact. It's going to slow quite a bit.
For 4 seconds, which is enough for Ancient Aberration's thing to go off.
Yeah, that's generally what teams tend to do. They tend to run Ancient Apparition with a hero that has a slow. I know the last game we saw, we had Lifestealer running with an Ancient Apparition, and they ended up getting First Blood on Leshrac, just because the intense slows, which made the Cold Feet activate, and it's basically lights out. But see, a stun going down on Weaver. Leshrac just activates his E, but not too much damage is done. Weaver just backs away, and he is okay. He has some tangos and a salve, so he should be fine. Windrunner now with double damage again, so Queen of Pain is going to have a hard time outlast hitting her. She has 29 in fact last hits to Queen of Pain's 12. So Windrunner is shutting down Queen of Pain quite nicely.
Yeah, Queen of Pain's doing really well for herself.
No, Windrunner is.
No, wait, yeah, sorry. How's this Weaver doing? You can see he's got 15 last hits. He's doing pretty well. He has died, though, which is obviously a major downside. He should be able to, obviously, it's only early game, so he should be able to come back after that. If he doesn't...
Just watching this courier fire on, I don't think it delivered a bottle to Windrunner. Windrunner's actually having good room control. He delivered the phase boots. Herp, boy, good grief.
Yeah, 7-minute fade boost is pretty nice. She's going to be happy about that. Being able to harass the... oh no, look at that.
Speaking of harassment, Queen of Pain is just putting her Shadow Strike on Windrunner. Windrunner responding with a very nice power shot, and they both have to back off. But yeah, Night Stalker on the bottom lane. Oh, there's the dust here. Night Stalker activates his nuke. Not a silence. Broodmother is forced to run, but she is quite fast, and the regen from the webs is quite good. But yeah, I was about to say, Night Stalker has 31 creep kills now, compared to Broodmother's 18, so still winning that lane.
Yeah, well, Ancient Apparition wasn't close enough to be able to get his Q off, so hence why nothing really happened there.
Chen coming in again. Unfortunately, there's not going to be able to catch the Weaver. Weaver sees it coming, and he will back away. So
yeah, I think they're going to opt for a push instead.
Yeah, it looks like it. The track doesn't actually have enough mana for his Edict. He does have mana boots, though, so he will be A-OK.
Yeah, that's an Edict right there. It's interesting to see him actually going for
Whoa, we
his
just saw
spider sprint.
Broodmother get he put the spawn broodlings, the spawn spiderlings on the ancient apparition, and he went
Wow.
down.
Yeah, Ancient Apparition can't do much. He really needs that Night Stalker to help him.
Yeah, top now going down. There's not too much that the Rainy can do about this. Leshrac popped his edict. Unfortunately, they popped the fortify, so not all the edicts will hit. Wisp coming in just to get a bit of harassment with these spirits.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And now he is forced to back away. Nope. He actually gets ensnared. Don't think that can do too much. Just a test of faith coming out from Chen, but not too much coming of it. They still get a tower, and the die also lead by 4 kills to 0.
Yeah, Dire really showing themselves here as the power player. But of course, this is only early game, and it has just begun.
And now she's Broodmother pushing down the tower with every single one of her broodlings. Spiderlings, I should say. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of StarCraft. Whoops. The shackle shot from the Queen on the Queen of Pain. No power shot coming through. She had already used that, so Queen of Pain just able to blink away in time. Cold Feet goes on the Broodmother. So does the slow from Night Stalker, but Queen of Pain, no, not Queen of Pain. Broodmother was just able to get out of reach before that procced.
Yeah, actually, Broodmother doing fairly well. Not amazing as she could if she was, say, in a safe lane, but...
Oh goodness!
How does
Ancient
one?
Apparition has to be careful here. A few more last hits from these spiderlings will be the end of him. He does tango up. Wisp was tethered to him, trying to get the stuns off on all the spiderlings. In the meantime, we see a tier 1 tower going down for the Dire in mid. So it looks like Mouse eSports looking to have the upper hand at the moment. But Radiant looking to make something happen. Tether to the Night Stalker there, trying to get a stun off on the Tidehunter. There it goes. The Ravage coming out. One more last hit, 2 more last hits. In fact, Queen of Pain comes up to get it. Windrunner comes down. Shackle doesn't hit anything. Broodmother's coming down. These spawn spinelings on the Night Stalker able to take him down. The ensnare from the Troll on the Wisp sees him down as well. And it looks like it's a 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense team fight. This is going to be a fairly interesting and good game to watch, but still the Dire still on top, able to hold back and keep their lead. And they're now looking to go for another tower here, down bottom.
Yeah, Queen of Pain hasn't returned to her mid lane yet, mainly because the Windrunner is also down here, so she needs to support this tower. The power shot does land on the ancient apparition, but he was full health anyway, so not going to be too much of a... Shackle shot on the Night Stalker does latch. Ancient apparition used ulti, and in fact they see it coming, so they are forced back. Windrunner actually... No, that's Queen of Pain. She did not activate her dagger in that fight. Just try and get an auto attack on the Windrunner, but she had Windrun anyway, so she was fine. Broodmother almost getting the last hit with those spawn spiderlings. In fact, Windrunner with a fantastic power shot. The Ancient Apparition does go down, in fact, and this will be a tower.
Sniped. There's some excellent play there. That was a great aim from the Windrunner.
And a tower result, and a 5-kill lead result in favour of the Dire. Fantastic power shot from T-Duck.
Yeah, already with a 7,500 gold lead and 5,000 experience lead.
Good grief.
That it is.
Night Stalker seems to have found himself a Shrek going into his team secret shop. In fact, we have the Wisp waiting there. Great play there. Well, in fact, there's invisibility, and that is so unfortunate. And now the Tidehunter's coming there. Oh, the spirits. He needs to be careful he doesn't run into the spirits. In fact, he TPs away. That was lucky. Leshrac almost ran into Wisp spirits there. But yeah, Wisp TPing away, not that far away, in fact.
Well, yes. Oh no, Windrunner is a goner, and there's a initiator on Tidehunter. He's going to be going down with a healing up. There's not much he can do in terms of killing someone. Actually, he's a frightful of the Night Stalker, but he gets taken down by a Queen of Pain screaming. As long as those spirits slamming into him from the Wisp.
Yeah, Night Stalker was running away because he wasn't sure how long the cooldown on the gush. So the gush still had left, so he was running away in case Tidehunter got the last gush on him. So he tried to get out of vision range. As we see, the Broodmother take down another tower. Broodmother's just getting out of control with these pushes.
That's what I mean, like, yeah, we can gank now, we're doing well. Oh wait, Broodmother just took our tier 2 tower, shit. And that's what Broodmother does.
Yeah, and that's what Nature's Prophet does as well, which is why Nature's Prophet is generally banned in every game, as well as the Broodmother, because that push that goes unaccounted for is basically Yeah, that's the main reason they're banned.
Seeing as pushing is the metagame, and those are the two best pushers in the game. No, fairly good.
Remember, they're just going into the jungle to take out some of the neutral creeps on the Radiant side of the jungle. We have a Chen waiting here with two Earth Warriors with Thunderclap and a Dark Troll Warlord with Ensnare. It is Thunderclap, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thunderclap. I'm just thinking Brewmaster has the exact same spell.
That he does.
Not the same name spell, anyway.
It pretty much does the same thing, just
Does it
buff.
slow?
It slows, its attack speed slow,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
pretty much the exact same
damage.
spell.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, Brewmother amassing quite a nice army of Spiderlings. She's not going to push too much further because the Radiant are aware of how much of a force she is now.
Well, that's the thing. Once the Broodmother gets the tier 1 and 2 towers down, it's really difficult for her to take down the tier 3 tower. Unless they totally forget about her.
Yeah, Chen has now collected himself a Centaur. So that's a good ganking. I'm not sure. I think the ganking stage may be over at the moment. He may
Ganking never stops. Ganking never stops. Laning is over.
Or he could just be building up a nice force to push with.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no towers down yet for the Radiant. They are basically shut inside their own base.
Already in 15 minutes in, but it is possible for them to make a comeback because they do have that Weaver, and if he gets a lot of farm on him...
Windrunner's got in trouble here. Darkness activated my Night Stalker as well as the Tether from Wisp stuns the... There's the Ravage. He was about to come out, but he was stunned by the Wisp Tether. Night Stalker... No, in fact, this Wisp goes down. Night Stalker could go down very soon. Great Shackle... No, in fact, it does not latch to anything. I thought it latched to the Queen of Pain for a sec there. We saw the Ancient Apparition ulti coming through. That resulted in Windrunner's death.
Yeah, Windrunner died brutally. She stepped back into... She dodged and then stepped back into it.
What's happening? Broodmother's pushing into their base.
Yep. To Broodmother.
And Night Stalker's not having any of that. Ooh, Broodmother needs to be careful. There's the coffee. She's just too fast in her own web.
Mm-hmm. How's Weaver doing? 44-7, pretty good, and it looks like he's heading his way towards his Lincoln Sphere, which he probably is getting, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Night Stalker has his Earn Up as well as his Phase Boots. Leshrac is well on his way now to that Bloodstone. Chen already has his mechanism. That's a very fast mechanism for the Chen.
Yeah, that is. Well, he's got 2 kills and he hasn't died, so that's why.
Broodmother also has 2.7k now. It's 2.6. No, that money is just flying up there. What do you reckon she'll be buying next?
Vlads.
Vlads? Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Vlads.
Oh, Queen of Pain blinking in on the Windrunner. Windrunner activates.
Oh.
Never mind. The power shot does latch on the Queen of Pain. Oh, the E almost taking her down low enough. Weaver needs to get out as well. He just goes invisible and gets some creep damage and then backs off because he has to. And it looks like there may be push soon. Tidehunter's waiting in the wings, but we have Night Stalker Night Stalker's lurking in the background.
Yeah, Broodmother's picking up an Orchid.
And
That's also a really good item on her.
the Cold Feet coming out from the Ancient Apparition as well as the slow from the Night Stalker. Unfortunately, it's not dark. It's not darkness. So. Oh, Leshrac stuns under his feet. Wisp just dodges. In fact, he was trying to TP away. Had 5 seconds left. Unfortunately, he died beforehand. Weaver activates his ultimate. Goes back down here. He still doesn't have much health, though. And he is forced... Oh, in fact... It was Chen here. Chen using his Test of Faith on the Weaver. Then there's no stun there. The clap a little bit too late. And unfortunately for the Dire... Night Stalker is able to TP away, but that's still a 4-0 trade in favour of the Dire. The Dire will push down this tower as well.
And Broodmother's getting some damage, going to be getting a lot of damage done on the bottom tower.
Yeah, she did take a few tower hits there, but she just sits in her web and regens that straight up. Fortify was activated by the Radiant. It's not going to stop too much though. That tower just melting. The Night Stalker comes down. So is the Ancient Apparition ulti. Unfortunately, Broodmother backs away just too fast. And we see the top tower going down for the Radiant.
Yeah, this Broodmother being a major nuisance. Instead of being able to fend off top again, they had to immediately go bottom. And Broodmother's probably just going to stay there and keep on doing that, or at least change lanes.
Now they're looking to go on this tower as well, so if this tower will go down, there's nothing that the Radiant can do about that. And now the Radiant are basically shut inside their own base.
Oh, and once again, the gold graph speaks of the truth.
Yeah, 15,000 in favour of the Dire. That is looking pretty ominous for the Radiant. And 7.5, 8,000 in terms of experience as well.
Yeah, this is showing that this pushing metagame really is true. Holy mother of all things.
Yeah, Mouse eSports they've just shown that they're pretty much masters of this pushing strategy, this patient pushing strategy. They don't get many kills, but they shut them in very quickly.
Well, the thing is there isn't too much counter initiation from the Radiant side. They weren't ready to counter. They do have an AA. AA is pretty good against counter against Broodmother, but I haven't really seen his ultimate actually taking out the creeps from the Broodmother here. I think they need to focus on doing that because that'll slow the Broodmother down marginally.
Yeah, the Dire have also warded very close to the Radiant space, so they have incredible map awareness at the moment. They can feel pretty safe to roam just about wherever they please. They could even take Roshan now. It looks like they want to keep pushing. They're still hanging around. No, there's no Blink Dagger on Titanhunter yet. He's still another 1600 gold away from that, so that won't happen too soon. But if you had that, then they'll be looking for a team fight, and no wonder. Broodmother just backing away again. Two heroes come in to stop her push, which is just relentless. Tower's now down to half health. Oh, there's the dust there. Night Stalker. In fact, there's a blink coming out from Queen of Pain. Uses her dagger on the Broodmother. Broodmother trying to wait this out. She's not going to be able to kill anyone. There's no ultimate activated either, so she knew she was pretty much gone there.
That silence coming down on the Brood was pretty hurtful, not having to get that ultimate. And you actually see that Broodmother's actually finished her Orchid.
Yeah, but while that's happening, they had to use the whole team to focus down the Broodmother. In the meantime, the rest of the Dire were pushing down the top team, so they are split pushing very effectively here.
And there's not much they can do about it. Oh,
Or
that.
they could do that. Nope, Shackle Shot not latching, so the Dire looks like the Dire will back off because there's no real advantage.
Yeah, good job here by the Dire, really putting the split push to the test, and it's working really well for them so far. And there's just this Radiant has to keep up this very defensive, tight-knit group, and hope that their push can falter, their Weaver can get fed or something.
Yeah, at the moment that's just not looking like it's the case.
No.
Yeah, Leshrac is leading the farm with 98 at the moment with that spell. We see a smoke come up, in fact. I'm not sure what they intend to do with that. But yeah, they need to make something happen quickly. They are completely locked in.
Yeah, they're smoke. They're going. They're going around. They're going around. They do lose a tower though.
Tower has fallen.
Yep, the first T3 tower goes down. In fact, here we go. Queen of Pain ulti straight away. Doesn't hit too much, or either that doesn't do too much damage. Chen goes down. He had the Cold Feet. Great ravage there by the Titan, and this will turn the whole thing around. Unfortunately, Night Stalker, he's going to get focused down by the Edicts. Yet there he goes. The E from the Leshrac. Basically, Weaver barely escapes with his life. In fact, and that is that's a 4-1 trade in favour of the Dire, and they will take down the first racks of the game. While in the meantime, Broodmother takes down the second racks.
Okay, yeah, this is looking very dire for the Radiant.
Oh god, you had to, didn't you?
Hey, we hadn't done it for a while.
Broodmother activating her ultimate just to get that attack speed, just to hit this thing, just to get this thing down really, really quickly.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
So, yeah, there's not much really the Radiant can do at the moment. No, there's not a bottom rack. Oh, the bottom rack still might get killed. This Broodmother's probably going to kill herself for it. Oh no, she's got to get out of there.
Yeah, no dust coming out from the Radiant. Not that matters. Weaver is just using his Shikuchi just to go around getting rid of all these spiderlings.
Huh, Broodmother finally gets support from her team. Seeing as she's been bottom lane all game.
Your base is under attack.
Radiant are lucky that this is going to be a best of 3 because this is most definitely a lost game for them at the moment.
But we have a silence coming out from RoyTucker as he gets silenced himself, unfortunately. Goes straight for the Shrek. He's going to go down straight away, unfortunately. There's just too much focus fire coming out from the Dire. The Broodmother, in fact, gets the kill on the Wisp there, and is now going straight for the AA. Weaver trying to get her to change her mind. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. In fact, the Spawn Spiderlings in the end gets the kill. Weaver running straight away as soon as the Broodmother takes her. And there's the GG.
Wow, that was a quick game. I can tell you right now, next one, the Radiant are going to try the Tengu. They need to be ready for a push strat or just ban out all those heroes. They really got to do that because they don't want that happening again.
Yeah, Mouse just showing how good they are with the pushing team and how powerful the pushing team really is. I mean, that is, as you said, that is the current metagame at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And that's a GG.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Owly giving out a shout out there
To himself.
to himself. Oh, I'm not sure to himself.
Oh, Mouse out, whoever he is. Okay, well, yeah, GG guys, that was interesting to watch, and let's see what happens in game 2.
Yep, we're getting ready for game 2. We'll see you in a bit.